Hello folks, my name is Jammer and you're all very welcome to my poster presentation. During our studies of international models, we looked at many models of outdoor education from different countries, all of which have their own merits. I actually found it quite difficult to pick one particular model to talk about today. But I did find myself gravitating towards one model in particular, or one concept. This concept is Turistika, and Turistika activities from the Czech Republic, or Czechia as it's been called since 2016. Originally, Turistika activities required a person to walk or hike to a natural area to appreciate nature and for an educational experience. During these hikes or walks, a person would have also incorporated other outdoor and cultural activities such as learning about history, art, music, and engaging with local entertainment. Camping and games within nature are also included in Turistika activities. Over the centuries, due to Czechia's geological position in the centre of Europe, there was heavy influence from neighbouring countries during times of unrest. At the start of the 1900s, these Turistika activities had a patriotic motivation, which linked to an increasing nationalist movement and the preservation of Czechia culture. The Czech way of outdoor education also had external influences from other outdoor models from different countries, such as scouting from the UK called Junak in Czechia, and the Scandinavian model of Friluftsliv. Back in the Czech lands nearly 400 years ago, a Czech educator named Jan Amos Comenius wrote about outdoor experiences and games in the outdoors. He believed in the education of the mind, body and soul through experiences within nature. In order to support this within the Czech lands, Sokol was established, a large physical education movement, and the Turistika Club, the official title of the club of Czech tourists. The idea behind these groups was to promote outdoor education in the Czech lands. What I find interesting about the concept of Turistika is how an activity or sport can be used to enhance a person's experience in the outdoors. The sport, whether it be walking or hiking, or at my workplace it could be canoeing, sailing or powerboating to name a few, becomes a medium for a person to learn. The sport takes a back seat and nature, history and the environment take centre stage. Also during these activities there is ample opportunities for developing social and interpersonal skills. For example, we can see from picture 1 that students are canoeing on a stretch of the Bandon River near the workplace. The river has many natural beauty spots and plenty of history along the banks. While on this trip, a stop is always made at Shiphill Woods, either for lunch on a day trip or for an overnight stay during a 2-day camping experience. In picture 2 we can see the same students in an old building in the centre of the same woods, which I believe was once used for farming many years before the plantation of the trees. There is also evidence of wildlife in the woods and various trees and plants that can be observed. I believe this falls under the concept of Turistika. Students are travelling, learning about history along the riverbanks, engaging with nature and creating a connection with the area. This woods can also be accessed by road, so a student could return with their family if they choose to. The concept of Turistika can also be incorporated into other aspects of their practice. The town where I worked is steeped in maritime history, dating back as far as the 1600s, with forts of historical interest. A scenic walk is located on one side of the harbour, which could be utilised more to showcase these forts and the history connected to the area. Picnic locations are dotted along this walk in areas of natural beauty, where camping stoves and kelly kettles can be set up to create a social environment with excellent views of the harbour, where further discussions could occur. Maybe some dramaturgy could be used to reenact some of these historical maritime events. For students that would prefer a more fun approach, Turistika activities can also include canoes and boats. This same scenic historical tour can be taken underwater by kayak, sailboat, or stand-up paddleboard. A high-speed powerboat trip can also be arranged. By being on the water, students can connect with the ocean and understand what it can offer, and see these historical forts from a different vantage point. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and I welcome you to describe if you could apply the concept of Turistika to your practice. Thank you.